Hello everybody and welcome back to another live stream. So this is yet another Forza Horizon 3 live stream. This live stream is going to be a luxury car live stream. So it's all about luxury cars. As you can see, I have an absolutely beautiful Rolls Royce right in front of me. This Rolls Royce is the Rolls Royce Dawn. It is one of the cars we're going to be using today. We're going to see this car's potential on the road and its potential inside. Let's get into this marvelous beauty. Oh wait, give me a moment. I just need to check how the stream's doing. Alright, everything's looking good. We can begin now. So all I have to say is this car is truly stunning. It is just, look at that. I mean, I chose this design for both my Rolls Royces that I'm going to be doing in this little series of luxury cars. But, I mean, this is a pretty crazy look. And look at that, the doors open out. But this is one of the craziest Rolls Royces ever. Look at this interior. I mean, oh my god, that is just beautiful. Every little detail is in here. Like, look. Oh, wow. The leather, the hardwood, the seats are great. They're, I don't know. It's this car is just, it's amazing. It's as far as luxury cars can go, in my opinion. And the doors, I can't lie, are also pretty great. All the buttons and things. It's marvelous. Anyways, let's get on the road with this thing, see what it can do. Damn. It's still a pretty nice engine sound, even though it's a luxury car. Still got some nice nice sounds. I can't lie, that is some nice exhaust still.
Boss, there's an ongoing championship that you're taking part in.
No thank you.
Would you like me to set a route to the next race event for you?
Wait, to say the truth, I don't think I should go yet because I need to upgrade this car a little bit. Like, I upgraded my Cadillac. I didn't upgrade my other Rolls Royce because it's more powerful than this one. But this is currently the lowest thing in the lowest ranked car in the pack. I think I need to lower this car. I think that's this car's biggest problem. It's too high off the ground. It doesn't work. Doesn't work well like that. I'm just gonna do some little bit of upgrading. Platform and handling. Give this car some better brakes, springs and dampers. Let's give it some race. There we go. Nice. It's much lower now. Let's reduce some weight. This car is way too heavy. Okay. And maybe I'll put in a turbo. Well, no, that's just gonna stop the drivetrain. I think that's too much of a upgrade. Maybe I should actually put in some nice little race tires. I think that's good enough now. This car's looking fine. Alright. Alright. It should be much nicer to drive this car now. I'm spending money way too fast in Forza right now. My money went down from 1.4 million to 700,000 in a few days. Oh god, I gotta learn to spend my money better in Forza, don't I? Whatever, it's worth it because I get to review cars on YouTube. It's great. Oh my god. It's not that loud, but makes a great sound. I mean, obviously this car was not meant to be fast, It was meant to be comfortable, and it was meant for the kings and queens and the Donald Trumps of the world. Oh God. Alrighties, obviously I'm not gonna use this car in a GT. Is that like a luxury car thing? But I'm not gonna do Grand Tours. This car's not a Grand Tour, that's the problem. Is there, no... World's heaviest, fastest, heaviest, high rollers. Maybe this one goes into the high roller. Does this car go into the high rollers? Ah, only the really high roller cars, I'm guessing, go into that. I wonder what race could I even do on this car. Wait, I actually have a good idea. What we're gonna do is, instead of that, we're gonna do rivals. We're gonna do rivals and see which car sets the fastest lap. Give me a moment. Oh, never mind. I thought to grab some piece of paper to remember exactly what the laps were, but you know what? I guess I'll just remember it in my head. As close as I can, anyways. I'm not gonna pay attention to that car, because obviously that car is like a GTR, and this car is a Rolls Royce. This car is not supposed to beat that GTR. This car is still quite fun to drive, surprisingly. I feel like it's just the power is not enough. Even though it does say it does have 500 horsepower, like the acceleration isn't there so much, which actually kind of makes the car easier to drive. So I can see why Rolls-Royce did this. It's still really nice to drive. And this car, it's like, it doesn't lose traction so easily. Like, I don't make it try to drift. It still drifts by its own when I turn. But I mean, it doesn't, like, when I'm drifting, like, it's not so easy to lose control in this car for the reason that it's heavy. Since it's heavy, it's not gonna lose the traction that easy. It's gonna keep the traction. Still drifts like that. Easy peasy. I didn't even press the handbrake to drift this car. It's almost like a sports car. Nearly. It's nearly there in terms of the drifting aspect. But still, this car is very relaxing to drive also. Like when I drive some of the higher end supercars, I feel a little bit tense when I'm like driving. I'm like, ah. But this car, it's really easy to just cruise back and then just drive. You don't have to worry about the road in front of you. But also, this car wasn't really meant for people to drive it. It was meant for a chauffeur to be there. So, obviously they didn't think of, oh, we're gonna make this car fast. Whoops, I actually did just lose traction for the first time. But that was my fault. That was not the car's fault. Because I started turning too early. And then I saw that it would hit the wall. So I just was like, nah, I'll just rewind. Oh my god. I love that this car just drifts so easily. It's like, it's so great. So right now our lap is 2:27. I think next I'll do the second Rolls Royce. Actually, I think I should do that. Nah, I think I'll do the 238. Okay, I'll remember that. 238 is a... 238. That's really not that bad. For Rolls Royce, I wouldn't say that's bad at all. Though with like Lambos, that would be horrible. Lamborghinis usually, like the Huracan, I'd be expecting to get about 20 seconds faster than that probably.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Gonna drive back to the festival. Pick up, you know what? I'll pick up the Cadillac Escalade. P.S. I made a ton of upgrades to that car because that car is the slowest in the pack. I wanted to give it at least a little bit of a chance, so I gave it a ton of upgrades. I gave it like a twin turbo. I gave it weight reduction. I gave it springs. I gave it some more power. Gave it race tires. That car I made much more powerful.
200 yards. Turn right. Turn right.
Alrighty, Cadillac Escalade time it is. There it is. The beauty. Obviously, this car is not as grand as the Rolls Royces. After all, it is like 4 times cheaper, but I think it'd still be nice to do some Forza Vista around this car. Look around. It's still a really nice car. It's great. Presidents use this car, but it's not for kings and queens. And also, this car is more of a family car, too. I mean, look at that. That's pretty nice. Got 3 rows. Really nice seats. It's a great car, really. It's really nice. But the newer Cadillac is much nicer than this car. This is an older Cadillac. 2012. The newer one is still much nicer than this car. It has a great interior. Not as good as, still not, obviously not as good as the Rolls Royce, but still a great interior. Let's get in. Let's do this. What? That is, I could say some pretty good stuff about that sound. Holy moly. That was a much more aggressive sound than the Rolls Royce. The Rolls Royce is obviously supposed to be quiet. It was really quiet. This car is not so quiet, is it? Oh, I think it's because I put the twin turbo in there. It'd still not be so quiet as the Rolls Royce, because I know I was in this car before. You know, I know completely how this car feels, how it sounds, how it is on the road. It's really great with all 3 of those aspects. The sound is still crazy. What? It's like, wow! It's surprising. It's an amazingly great sounding car. Let's do some more rivals. See what this thing can do. Okay, so 238 for the Rolls-Royce Dawn, and maybe even better for this car. But I mean, stock, this car would get wrecked. I didn't want it to get wrecked. I wanted to have a chance, so I gave it some upgrades. It's not that fast either. Okay, it doesn't drift like the Rolls Royce does, and it has much worse turning than the Rolls Royce does. So I feel like it's more powerful now than the Rolls Royce, but its turning is so much worse than the Rolls Royce. It's just hilarious. It does not go through corners fast. It does slow corners. But still, this car is even more control than the Rolls Royce does. I don't see myself spinning out. Like it still doesn't have enough power to really get anywhere through the turns. Like the exit on the turn is a little bit slow, but after the exit on the turn, it's not bad. The turning almost killed me there. That was a little bit close because turning wasn't enough in that instant, so I had to hit the brakes a little bit, which slowed me down another 5 or so miles per hour, which probably cost me about 1/10 of a second. It's not that bad, actually. I'm 140. So this car is really stable. So it could still do decently well. Okay. Nice. Okay, it's 220 right now. There's only a little bit left. I think this car is gonna beat the Rolls. Unless, I don't know, it's too close. 500 yards. I don't know. It could very well beat the Rolls Royce. And nope. It is 3 seconds behind. It is 3 seconds behind the Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce 238, this one 241. I expected that. The turning wasn't fast enough. Just not fast enough. Alrighties. I'll do the final car of this episode right now. The Rolls-Royce Wraith. The Rolls-Royce Wraith is lighter than the Dawn is, but it's not as fancy as the Dawn is, so we'll see.
When it is safe to do so.
I love the sound of the V8, or whatever engine this car has. I think it's a V8. But this car is really nice to be in. It has it has like little TVs on the seats. Obviously Rolls-Royce does too, but still, this car does have a lot of amenities. There we go. Let's grab out the Wraith. There's the Dawn. There's the Wraith. The Dawn's actually it's a little bit higher up, but it's a little bit the Wraith is wider, and the Dawn is a convertible. Ooh, this could be interesting. But this car is way faster. When I look at the stats, it's like, I don't know. The stats tell me something. I don't know. Those stats are pretty high. For a luxury car, yeah. I don't know. This car could just absolutely destroy those other ones. Probably. But I mean, this car is it's definitely more simple than the Dawn. It's still really great looking, but it still does have those doors, but the interior especially, it's not as good as the Dawn's in my opinion. The seats are white, which I don't really love that so much. It's nice, but it's not. It doesn't look like a $400,000 car, which is why it's $300,000. I'm pretty sure. At least that's what it says in the game. The prices, and the interior is even more simple. There's much less hardwood. There's more just like leather. It's not as crazy as the Dawn. Still love this car though. Okay, this sounds still pretty nice. I like that. And let's see which of the 3 luxury cars we're reviewing in this episode is the best. Wait, this car's bone stock and it's this fast? What? Oh my god. It's so fast. I actually cannot control it. It's so fast. Oh my god. This car, I didn't do any upgrades to this car. What happened? What? Oh no. This is not good. I already feel something that's gonna happen. This car is gonna do 230. Oh no. Those other luxury cars are gonna get smashed into bone. I can't control this car. I think I'm gonna have to turn traction control on. I actually cannot control this car. I'm serious. I'm gonna have to turn it off. I'm gonna have to turn on traction. Where is it? Traction control on. I have to. I can't control this car. It's a need. Whoops. Rivals. Okay, I think we're ready to see some. Yeah, just some wreckings. The stats are crazy on this car. The launch is pretty decent and the braking is good. The speed is really great. I'm comparing 2 cars that are completely different, and the Rolls-Royce not even that far off this V10 Plus in terms of the stats. It's really not. This car's bone stock, and it's this crazy. It's bone stock. I don't know what to say. I had to turn on traction control. Oh my god. I think those other cars are gonna get wrecked. This car even overtakes the Urus. Holy moly. Oh my god, this car is way too crazy. It's too fast. It's just too fast. Oh no. What is this? This is madness. This is not funny. This car, the acceleration, it feels like almost feels like a supercar. The car's acceleration is brutal. I think this is just getting a little bit unfair. Yeah. This car is just a hint too fast for a luxury car. I wish I could put in a Bentley, but I can't because I don't have the Bentley pack. If I did, though, I think this car would get beaten by the Bentley. The Bentley has 600 horsepower. But still, this car is powerful. Maybe this car also has 600 horses. Whoa. I could barely even make that turn because there's so much horsepower. Oh my god. Power. The power is mad. What is that power delivery? That is stupid. Yeah. I think we just destroyed all the other luxury cars. Like, we're gonna get like 230 or 225 or something. I gotta brake for this part because this car can't control this car. No, please, please, please. Actually, let me. No, I could have done better there. Actually, no, I couldn't. I just lost control. 227. What is that? So this car comes in first at a 227. The Wraith comes in second at 238. And the Cadillac Escalade, last but not least, third place, comes in at 241. To end off this video, we're gonna do a wheel spin, and we got one of the worst wheel spins possible. That's not the best way to end off an episode, but whatever. Still a wheel spin. Well, this is the fastest luxury car that you don't need to buy in Forza Horizon 3. This car even does donuts. I mean, after it stops the burnout, it just, like, I could imagine being in this car. This would be like a Ferrari, not a Ferrari, not that much, but I could actually check, I think, this car's stats, the 0 to 60. What? For 4 seconds, 0 to 60. It's not bad at all. That is pretty good. I can't lie, that is pretty good. 0 to 60, 4.4. 0 to 100, 9.8. Now that's stupid. That's fast. That's pretty fast, I can't lie. Like, the 0 to 60 time is not so crazy. I'm betting because the burnout. Like, look at this burnout it has in the very beginning. And then immediately gets to 60, pretty much. But then it really goes up to 100 quickly after that. Yeah, I see. Well, anyways, that's gonna end off this particular video of Forza Horizon 3. Hope you all enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye-bye.